I hope you can hear me all. Hello, good morning. My name is Esteban Sanchez, and I am the delegate for mobility of the principal of the University of Valencia. And I am going to start with the welcome session together with my colleague Sonsoles Oñate, who will take over and later on in the middle of the presentation. So we will try to give you some insight into Valencia, into our university, University of Valencia, Universitat de València, and give you some hopefully useful information. I hope you know almost everything about this, and if you don't know, it would be fantastic that you learn something with this welcome session. Thank you very much to all for attending the session. Today, once more online. You know why. I'm not going to tell you why. I'm very, very happy that so many of you have chosen us to make an Erasmus stay during this academic year. I hope that it will be a wonderful year. I hope that pandemic will slowly fade out of our future and our daily life. But let's see. For the time being, University of Valencia will have a full presential lecturing during this semester and probably the other, unless some problems pop up. Okay, so it's fully presential, no online, no hybrid. Everything it's in the classes and it's with presential activities. So starting with the presentation. It will be recorded, right? And there you have the link of the presentation itself. You have several times, and we have agreed on this time slots. There's a first part which will take me about 15 minutes, which is an introduction to the life in Valencia, to the university, to the campus, and to the facilities. And then you will have a very detailed administrative guide. This is the part which will be presented by Sonsoles. And then I will finish with the university life, a little bit more detailed information about how life is going on in our university. And then we will have an online question and answer time of half an hour. During the presentation itself, you can already make questions in the YouTube. And some colleagues will answer the questions if they have the answer, of course, but pretty sure they have. Welcome to all. Okay, welcome, Vitami, tervetuloa, willkommen, benvenuto, bienvenue, and also leibni lutsam. Okay, so welcome in many more languages. To all who have chosen, as I said, the University of Valencia to make an Erasmus stay. I'm pretty sure you will, and bienvenidos and benvinguts, okay, in Spanish and Valencian language, of course. Which is the city you have chosen? How is the life in Valencia? Here you have very iconic pictures of our city, not only the city center, the very, very city center in the left upper picture, but also the beaches and the lower left picture, and the typical old farmers' houses of the area in the right side. Okay, it's a city full of monuments. Okay, so Valencia is a very monumental city. It's more than 2,000 years old, and so you have plenty of sightseeing here to do. We have a gastronomic city, okay, very world-known dish, which I'm pretty sure you know, which is paella. And I really encourage you to try it, not only here in the restaurants, but try to make friendship with some Valencian family and try to get invited into the Sundays lunchtime and taste a real homemade paella. This is really a very nice experience, eaten together with the family. And of course, much more things, not only the paella, but paella is well known. Okay, there are not pea in the paellas. They are not. I don't know. You don't have sausages in the paella, so everything with this you have to discard it. These are not the real paellas. But okay, this is another presentation to be done. It's a city open to the sea. Okay, we have huge, wonderful beaches in Valencia, in the area, but also already the beach. With the tram, you can reach the beach and stay in a wonderful, very, very big, fine sand beach just in the city itself. Okay, with 20 minutes by tram and you are there. We have a very, very also well-known festivity, which is Fallas, which we have celebrated last week. For those who were able to, or who are here already since last week, you will have already lived the Fallas ambiente, okay, the environment and how it looks like here in the festivity. And hopefully we had them in September because they were recovering the two other Fallas of last year and the year before, which were cancelled due to the pandemic. So we made it this year because it was a much better time now. And we hope to have them again in March, which is the normal time where we celebrate Fallas. Okay, the third week of March is usually the Fallas time. So for those staying here in the third week of March, and for those who are already gone, please find the time and come to see the Fallas. It's really a very, very incredible experience. It's a green city, although a very big city with a lot of buildings, but you have a very green riverbed. The Turia old riverbed is a garden from the beginning to the end, so you can there run, you can walk, you can just rest there, and it's a very nice place. So why not stay there for your free time if you want really to disconnect? And there are also other parks close to the campus of Blasco Ibáñez and in other areas. Okay, and then we have also modern architecture, like the City of Arts and Science. And there is a video which I encourage you to see. I'm not going to click on it there right now, but please be prepared to see this video if you want. It's in YouTube, and it's a short introduction about our tourist office of the city of Valencia. Again, you have chosen the Universitat de València. Okay, I'm pretty sure and I'm convinced that it's the best option. And just reminding you that not only, and I will give more facts about the university, it's also part from the European University, from the Alliance for Them. Okay, we are part of one of the 40 alliances which exist in Europe of European universities. Ours is called For Them, and so we have a very strong links to the other 6 universities who belong to this alliance, which are the University Johannes Gutenberg in Mainz in Germany, Universitat de Bourgogne in France, University of Jyväskylä in Finland, University of Opole in Poland, Università degli Studi di Palermo in Italy, and the University of Riga in Latvia. These are all the universities who belong to this alliance, and we have a much stronger link. Although, of course, we have links to almost every university in Europe. So really, congratulations! You have chosen, I think, one of the best universities in Spain, and definitely the best in our region. It was founded in 1499. As I said, it's a modern European university, and we offer practically all branches of knowledge. Okay, approximately 45 students are enrolled in our university. So Spanish students, of course, but also together with you. And 8,000 postgraduate students are also studying with us. It's the most internationalized Valencian university with more than 2,700 mobility students, and with the arrival of 3,500 foreign students. So you can imagine, right now, this year, we are the first European university in exchange of students. So we really manage a huge number of students. On the other side, being such big number, we do our best to really take care about you, but please apologize if there is some delay in answering your questions or coming back to your inquiries. It's not easy always to handle 3,500 questions at the same time. As a global overview, of course, UV is responsible for the teaching, also for the research developed in our university. We are also good in knowledge transfer and have good links to industry, national and international wide. We also work in the area of solidarity and cooperation, and in the production of cultural and scientific information, dissemination, and books and so on, okay, materials. In the rankings, we're the fourth, in the Shanghai rankings, we're the fourth Spanish university among the top 300 universities worldwide, and it's the first university of the Valencian region. Again, I haven't updated this. As Erasmus Mobility, we were the third in the last year, but we are now the first in receiving, and I think it's the second European university in sending students abroad. Okay, so this has changed this year. I'm sorry I didn't update these dates. You see, there are still typos. From within the Spanish Foundation for Science and Technology, UV is also in the top 10. So you really have chosen one of the most important universities in Spain. Due to its long history, remember more than 500 years, we have a very big university, and therefore it's scattered around the city. Okay, we have three campuses. There are three urban campuses. One is Blasco Ibáñez, which is in the city center, more or less, where you can find the faculties, or the faculties related to humanities, education, and health science. Then you have another campus in Tarongers, which is closer to the beach, where you have the faculties of social sciences and teacher training. And finally, you have the science and technology campus in the Burjasot, which is a small village, a small town close to the city of Valencia. Also 30 minutes with tram, okay, 30 minutes away with the tram. And you can find there the faculties of science, of all the sciences, physics, chemistry, biology, and mathematics, and of course an engineering school where you have electronic engineering, chemical engineering, informatics, and so on. Facilities on top of these three campuses, or within these campuses, you can find the buildings of the faculties. I mentioned several of them, Faculty of Physics, for example, and there you can find the Secretariat, okay, which is the place where they take care for the administrative issues. So you will probably, or most probably, have to interact with them for your enrollment and all this different paperwork you will have to do in the following days. You can find in the faculty as well the departments, the offices of the professors, the classrooms where the lecturing is done, reprography service for getting, photocopies, copies of whatever if needed, the canteens. So yeah, of course, there's not a canteen in each faculty, but you have a canteen in each, or several canteens in each campus. You have computer rooms for use for our students, and there's a site where you can find the student associations, and there are many of them. Also, libraries can be found in each of the campus, a library in each one. Some faculties and schools not only teach in their main buildings, so you can have the rooms in the faculties themselves, in the building of the faculty, but they are also in the bigger faculties. We have what it's called classroom classroom buildings, okay? We call them in Spanish aularios. So there's a building only for classrooms, and you will have to move over to these classrooms in case the lecturing is done there. You will find out in your timetable, and they will tell you where the class is, but also ask your colleagues, okay, your other students, your Spanish students, and they will help you out where to go to the different classes. Usually you should not need to move for each lecture from one room to the other, usually. And you will stay probably in the same room, and the professor will come to the lecturing room. But anyhow, ask and see. And depends also which subjects you choose and so on, of course. Other facilities apart from the buildings found in the campus is the rectorate, el rectorado, la nau, and the Botanical Garden, El Jardín Botánico. Okay, the rectorate, it's the UV's principal's building, okay, where the chancellor has his office and all the central administrative service are hosted. And you will find it close, or it's close to the campus Blasco Ibáñez, okay? So it's close to the Faculty of Medicine, and it's in the Avenida Blasco Ibáñez, so it's easy to find. Lanao is the UV's historic site. It's a cultural center, and it has the old, very old Aula Magna, okay, where all ceremonies and academic ceremonies, like the official opening of the course. By the way, tomorrow is the official opening of the course at the University of Valencia, and it's closed. Okay, so tomorrow you have a day off. Yeah, everything in the university is closed because it's the official opening of the course, and so there will be only a gathering or an event in the academic Aula Magna of the Lanao facility, but it's only for professors and some selected authorities. So you have the day off tomorrow. You can just explore the city. Remember, everything will be closed tomorrow. We start the course on Monday. Okay, the classes will start on Monday, and the facility, the secretariat, everything will open again on Monday. The Botanical Garden is also a place where I recommend you to make a walk. It's one of the green areas. It's open to the public. I think there is a small fee you have to pay to enter, but it's really ridiculous. I think it's €2, but I don't remember the right price, so please forgive me if I'm wrong. It was founded in 1567, so it's really a very old place, and it's also in the city to the western part of the city. It's also in walking distance from the now, but 30 minutes from the now historical site, walking through the old town. And yeah, this is all about the university, the introduction. I will give the floor now to my colleague Sonsoles, that she will give you all the information about the administrative guide, all the information about the papers and how to proceed and so on. So Sonsoles, the floor is yours. Please go ahead, and I will take over now at to the end again to give you the final, more practical issues about life in the campus. Sonsoles, the floor is yours, please.
Gracias, Esteban. Hola a todos.
Yes, I hope everything, has everybody understood me and can they hear me? There is no problem, no? There is no in the chat. Okay. So the floor is yours. Sorry, Sonsoles.
Gracias, Esteban. Voy a continuar ahora en español, pero vais a ver toda esta parte de las presentaciones en pantalla en inglés, y así espero que tanto aquellos que preferís el idioma inglés y que todavía no tenéis el español dominado podáis seguirme, como aquellos estudiantes locales o SICUE que estáis atendiendo la charla también podáis comprender todo el contenido. Vamos bastante bien de tiempo, son las 11:17 ahora, espero no estar más de 15 minutos con estos temas administrativos que creo que sí que son importantes ahora en vuestros primeros días en la Universidad de Valencia. Bueno, como ha dicho Esteban, mi nombre es Sonsoles Oñate y soy la técnico encargada de estudiantes incoming en el Servicio de Relaciones Internacionales de la Universidad de Valencia. Junto a mis compañeras Pilar Abad, Martina Caus y en estos meses también de apoyo Nieves Marqués, pues gestionamos todos los trámites relacionados con los estudiantes entrantes a la Universidad de Valencia. Ahora mismo en septiembre esperamos recibir unos más de 2.000 estudiantes Erasmus, unos 300 estudiantes SICUE, que son becas de otras universidades españolas, y aproximadamente unos 100, no llega, estudiantes de programa internacional. Para cualquier duda que tengáis, podéis dirigiros siempre al email incoming@uv.es. En este email recibimos un buzón de entrada para todas las cuestiones que tengáis una vez en vuestra llegada. Ya lo conoceréis antes, previamente, con el tema de la application form y otras cuestiones. Ya sabéis que estamos ahí para lo que necesitéis. Incluso si recibís emails a través del genérico relaciones.internacionales@uv.es, podéis contestarnos directamente a nosotros, a Incoming, ¿vale? Y bueno, paso a la siguiente y os voy comentando. a ver, un poco la organización de la Universidad de Valencia. Como os he comentado, nosotros estamos en el Palau de Cerveró, es en el Servicio de Relaciones Internacionales y damos servicio a todos los estudiantes, independientemente de en qué centro o facultad estudiéis y de cuál sea vuestra titulación. Luego, también tenemos en la Universidad de Valencia oficinas de Relaciones Internacionales que están situadas en una facultad, en aquellas facultades en las que hay mucha demanda normalmente de estudiantes de movilidad y por eso pues, tienen su propia oficina para las titulaciones de esa facultad. Luego, en aquellos centros en los que no hay una oficina de relaciones internacionales, siempre podéis acudir a la secretaría de vuestra facultad en la que hay una persona encargada de estudiantes de movilidad. También contamos con un programa de mentores en el que estudiantes locales se ofrecen voluntarios para ayudaros durante vuestra estancia. Y, por supuesto, también están los coordinadores académicos, que son los profesores encargados de los estudiantes de movilidad. Son ellos quienes os deben firmar, por ejemplo, el Learning Agreement, en el caso de los estudiantes Erasmus. Bien. Como veis, como os comentaba, el Servicio de Relaciones Internacionales da servicio a todos los estudiantes entrantes independientemente de en qué facultad estudien o la titulación que estudien. Podéis contactar con nosotros a través del email incoming@v.es y ahora, con motivo de la pandemia de COVID, dirigiros también a través, podéis contactar con nosotros a través del chat V de forma online y para cuestiones que necesiten presencia física es necesario solicitar una cita previamente. También tenemos oficina en el campus de Burjasot. Ahí tenéis las direcciones tanto del Palacio de Cerveró en Valencia como en Burjasot. Luego también tenéis lo que os comentaba, oficinas de relaciones internacionales, como por ejemplo en la Facultad de Filología, Traducción y Comunicación o en la Facultad de Economía. Y luego tenéis las personas, como os comentaba también, en las secretarías de otros centros que atienden a estudiantes de movilidad. En esta diapositiva tenéis el email a quien os podéis dirigir para cuestiones académicas relacionadas con vuestra titulación. Por ejemplo, en la Facultad de Ciencias Sociales sería orisoci@uv.es. Pues ahí tenéis todos los contactos, los emails a los que os podéis dirigir en función de vuestra titulación, ya, para cuestiones más específicas. Luego, en principio, muchos de vosotros debe haber recibido, ya debe estar en contacto con un mentor, un estudiante local que se ofrece de forma voluntaria para ayudaros en vuestras cuestiones, ¿vale? En las cuestiones que tengáis. Si no lo habéis recibido, podéis, para cualquier duda, podéis escribir a mentors@v.es. Y ellos intentarán asignaros uno o pueden ayudaros con esto. Respecto al coordinador académico, aquellos que no sepáis quién es vuestro coordinador académico aquí en la Universidad de Valencia, en este enlace que veis en pantalla, links.v.es/incoming/contacts, podéis buscar quién es el coordinador académico que os corresponde según la titulación que vayáis a cursar. Bueno, ¿cómo pedir ayuda? Más que nada, recomendaciones para que cuando queráis cualquier consulta que tengáis que hacer se os pueda contestar lo antes posible y de la manera más adecuada. Os recomendamos, lo primero, que en el email escribáis vuestro número de identificación de la Universidad de Valencia, que lo podéis encontrar en la carta de aceptación. Es un número que empieza siempre por M9, ¿vale? Eso nos ayuda mucho a los que trabajamos con el sistema de movilidad, localizaros fácilmente. Luego, por supuesto, identificaros con vuestro nombre y apellidos, utilizar a ser posible el email de alumni.v.es. Este email os lo darán en vuestro centro una vez os matriculéis. No os preocupéis si estos días hemos recibido bastantes consultas al respecto, no os preocupéis si aún no tenéis el email de alumni. Podéis enviar vuestras consultas a través del email personal vuestro o de vuestra universidad de origen, pero sí que, por favor, escribir nombre y apellidos y, a ser posible, el M9, el código de la V. Y intentad, por favor, evitar enviar emails a múltiples destinatarios. A veces pensáis que así os vamos a contestar antes, pero al final cae en saco roto, es decir, no sabes si ha contestado otro de los destinatarios y puede ser que no se os atienda esa consulta. Bueno, en cuanto a la forma de entrar a la oficina electrónica de la Universidad de Valencia, ahí vosotros podéis olvidaros del clave system, esta tercera opción que aparece en pantalla. Vosotros habéis utilizado, o debéis utilizar, para previamente a estar matriculados, el Online Office User, la segunda opción. Y después, una vez estéis matriculados, el University User. El Online Office User, el usuario y las claves lo recibiríais por un email de entreu@v.es cuando fue aceptada vuestra nominación por parte de vuestra universidad de origen, y a través de esa forma de acceso siempre podréis descargar vuestra carta de aceptación a la Universidad de Valencia y vuestro certificado de llegada. El certificado de llegada todavía no lo tenéis disponible, luego os hablo de esto. Una vez os matriculen en vuestra facultad, ya utilizaréis el University User, la otra opción de entrada, y el usuario será, cuando os den el email de alumni, será el nombre, el texto que aparece antes del arroba, ¿vale? Y os darán también en vuestro centro, o en vuestra oficina de Relaciones Internacionales, os darán en la facultad vuestro usuario y contraseña para acceder. Y a través de esa forma de acceso, llegado su momento, al final de vuestra estancia, podréis obtener, serán las claves que necesitéis para obtener el certificado de estancia y el certificado de notas. Vale, pues a continuación voy a hablaros de todos estos temas. El certificado de llegada, reuniones de facultad, Learning Agreement, matrícula en vuestra facultad, calendario académico, certificado de estancia y certificado de notas. Certificado de llegada. A partir del lunes que viene, lunes de 13 de septiembre, recibiréis un email de entreu@v.es con vuestro certificado de llegada a la Universidad de Valencia. Es un documento oficial con firma digital y un código de verificación que implica que el documento no puede ser manipulado ni modificado y siempre puede ser verificado a través de la sede de la Universidad de Valencia. Solo en caso de que necesitéis que vuestra universidad os exija un modelo propio de certificado de llegada, podéis adjuntar el certificado de llegada cumplimentado con fecha de llegada, vuestros datos, y enviárnoslo por email al email incodocs@v.es. ¿Vale? Iremos poco a poco procesándolos y os haremos llegar el documento firmado a la mayor brevedad posible. Pero, por favor, intentad enviar el que se genera y se os envía a todos, porque contiene toda la información, está en varios idiomas y es totalmente válido y seguro que lo obtendréis mucho más rápido y fácil que si todos nos enviáis un modelo particular de origen de certificado de llegada. Vale, reuniones de facultad. Además de esta sesión informativa general para todos vosotros, cada una de las facultades de la Universidad de Valencia no todas, pero hay algunas que hacen sus propias reuniones de bienvenida a sus estudiantes. Entonces, un poco que sepáis que las facultades de Economía, Derecho y Psicología y Logopedia han realizado ya esa sesión de bienvenida. Supongo que ya la habréis atendido y si a alguno se le ha pasado, ahí tenéis los emails por si tenéis cuestiones a preguntarle o cualquier duda. Ahí tenéis el email de contacto de la Facultad de Economía, de Derecho y de Psicología para estudiantes de movilidad. Hoy día 9 de septiembre, están previstas las sesiones informativas de la Facultad de Enfermería. Es a las 12:30 para estudiantes SICUE y de programa internacional y a la 1:15 para estudiantes Erasmus. En la Facultad de Medicina a la 1. Y esto no sé si ha habido algún cambio, escribir, contactar porque es posible que se haya adelantado. Creo que finalmente la han adelantado y ha sido, perdonadme. Luego en Filología está prevista para hoy, online a la 1:15. Ahí tenéis el enlace de Blackboard. Y en Magisterio a la 1:30. Y finalmente el jueves 23 de septiembre está prevista la sesión informativa en la Facultad de Geografía e Historia a las 11. Escribirles para más información de enlaces, el lugar o el enlace en el caso de que sean online. Entonces, si no habéis recibido una comunicación ya indicándoslo, pues enviarles un email para que os faciliten el acceso, el lugar y el link. En cuanto a Learning Agreements, muchas veces nos dirigís a nosotros a Incoming vuestro Learning Agreement pensando que somos nosotros los que lo firmamos. No, desde la unidad de Incoming del Servicio de Relaciones Internacionales no firmamos ningún Learning Agreement. Es una cuestión académica y eso pasa porque os lo revise y os lo firme vuestro coordinador académico de titulación. Tenéis en ese enlace el listado de coordinadores en función de vuestra titulación. Podéis buscar en la página web a través del directorio el horario de atención, el teléfono de contacto, el email, las tutorías de vuestro coordinador de movilidad. Siempre recomendamos que enviéis un email previamente y esperar a recibir respuesta. Sed un poco pacientes porque ahora venís todos a la vez y bueno, es más fácil de gestionar si os van citando, os van contestando por email siempre que sea posible, pero bueno, siempre podéis buscar y ahí están sus horarios de tutoría y el teléfono del despacho. Es otra opción de contacto. Respecto a matrícula, una vez tenéis el Learning Agreement aprobado por vuestro coordinador académico, debéis dirigiros a la secretaría de vuestra facultad para realizar la matrícula. Nosotros no matriculamos en ninguna asignatura, no entramos en esas cuestiones académicas en el Servicio de Relaciones Internacionales y de Cooperación. Atendiendo con motivo de la pandemia, es posible que tengáis que desde el centro os digan que se hace una matrícula online y os den las instrucciones, o que tengáis que coger cita, solicitar cita para acudir para ser atendidos en la secretaría de vuestra facultad. Os recomendamos que lo comprobéis primero antes de acudir allí directamente. Aquí, de nuevo, os adjunto los contactos administrativos de vuestra facultad, ¿vale? Para que cualquier duda podáis dirigiros a ellos y os puedan indicar o dar cita, o incluso pueden ponerse en contacto con el coordinador académico y para cuestiones también del Learning Agreement y matrícula, sin ningún problema podéis dirigiros directamente a ellos. Esto es un ejemplo de una hoja de matrícula, del justificante de matrícula que se obtiene una vez ya habéis sido registrados para cursar las asignaturas acordadas entre vuestro coordinador de origen, vuestro coordinador académico aquí en la Universidad de Valencia y vosotros. Una vez el Learning Agreement está firmado por las tres partes, pues se os va matriculando en asignaturas, tenéis un código de asignatura, el nombre, el número de créditos, estos créditos internacionales saldrá por defecto a todos, me imagino, el grupo de asistencia, si es teoría, práctica, el idioma en el que se cursa la asignatura y si es en horario de mañana o de tarde. La mayoría de las asignaturas en la Universidad de Valencia pues tienen un valor de 6 créditos aproximadamente y os recomendamos pues, matricularos de no más de 30 créditos por semestre. Mínimo, también recomendamos un mínimo de 18 créditos, entre 18 y 30 créditos. Tened en cuenta que los estudiantes Erasmus tenéis que elegir mínimo el 50% de las asignaturas en el campo de estudio en la titulación en la que hayáis sido nominados y aceptados. Si queréis asistir a otras asignaturas, cursar otras asignaturas fuera de vuestra titulación, es posible siempre que haya plazas, ¿vale? Solicitadlo y siempre que haya plazas disponibles no hay ningún inconveniente de que curséis otras asignaturas si sois estudiantes de grado de otros grados o si sois estudiantes de máster de otros másters. Dependerá sobre todo de las restricciones y de la normativa de la facultad. Pedirlo a la hora de matricularos en vuestra secretaría, en vuestro centro y si es posible se os matriculará sin problemas. Para buscar asignaturas podéis entrar en este enlace que veis arriba y os lleva directamente a una página similar a lo que estáis viendo en pantalla. Están ordenadas por ramas y por titulaciones o grados. Entonces entráis en la titulación en la que hayáis sido admitido y podéis ver curso por curso las asignaturas tanto troncales, obligatorias como optativas de la titulación para configurar vuestro Learning Agreement. Finalmente, para finalizar vuestra matrícula, tendréis que abonar una tasa de unos menos de 7 euros, que en concepto del seguro académico y el carnet de estudiante. Es mejor si pagáis online a través de la oficina virtual y también se puede pagar por transferencia o en el cajero o con tarjeta y en bancos del Santander o Bankia. En vuestra facultad os explicarán cómo obtener el carnet de estudiante. Se han habilitado, podréis recoger vuestro carnet de estudiante, por ejemplo, los que sois del campus de Blasco Ibáñez, en el hall de la Biblioteca de Salud y en el hall de la Biblioteca de Humanidades. De lunes a jueves de 8 a 3 horas y los viernes de 8 a 2 horas. En función de vuestro campus, ahí en pantalla veis las bibliotecas en las que personal del Banco Santander os hará entrega de vuestro carnet de estudiante. Cualquier duda al respecto de este tema, acudir o preguntar a consultar a vuestra facultad. Porque en caso de que algunos hayáis recibido ya una citación para obtener el carnet, debéis acudir en el día de la citación y a la hora que se os ha indicado. En caso de no estar citados a una hora ni un día en concreto, podéis asistir en ese horario a partir del lunes que viene y a partir del lunes 13 de septiembre, y si no recuerdo mal, hasta el 8 de octubre, siempre dentro de ese horario, y si no hay demasiada afluencia, también os entregarán el carnet, ¿vale? Si veis que hay mucha gente y puede ser que estén citados muchos, que ya hayan sido citados porque han sido matriculados ya, pues esperaros a otro día, tenéis hasta el 8 de octubre, ¿vale? Siempre previamente tenéis que estar matriculados, ¿vale? Para obtener el carnet. A ver, calendario académico, vamos a ver. El primer semestre empiezan las clases el 13 de septiembre, el lunes que viene, y finalizan las clases el 23 de diciembre, ¿vale? El periodo de exámenes se inicia el 10 de enero y más o menos hasta el 28 de enero pueden poneros exámenes. Todo dependerá cada uno de las asignaturas en las que se ha matriculado. El segundo semestre empezará el 31 de enero y las clases del segundo semestre finalizarán el 20 de mayo. Y exámenes del segundo semestre empiezan el 23 de mayo, finalizan hasta el 10 de junio y hay opción de segunda convocatoria para aquellos que hayan suspendido, esperemos que no, pero aquellos que suspendan en primera convocatoria o bien no se presenten, tienen una segunda opción de presentarse a los exámenes de segunda convocatoria, que son normalmente entre el 13 de junio y el 1 de julio. Vale, y ahora esto queda muy lejos, pero bueno, comentároslo simplemente. Cuando ya hayáis finalizado todos vuestros exámenes en la Universidad de Valencia, podréis solicitar online, recibiréis las instrucciones por email para ello, pero podréis solicitar online vuestro certificado de estancia, que es el documento que acredita la fecha de llegada y la fecha de salida a la Universidad de Valencia. Y, por ejemplo, los Erasmus es el documento que debéis presentar en vuestra universidad de origen para recibir la beca económica, ¿vale? Entonces, recibiréis un email con un enlace para acceder a la sede electrónica y solicitarlo. Es importante que sepáis que el día que entréis y hagáis la solicitud es el día que aparecerá como día de salida de la Universidad de Valencia. Con lo cual, si recibís el email y estáis todavía haciendo exámenes, no solicitéis el certificado y esperaros a haber acabado los exámenes para solicitar el certificado. Tenéis más información en ese enlace con las instrucciones, pero guardarlo ahora no hace falta, aún queda mucho. Y ya se os enviarán además de forma detallada, ha llegado el momento. En cuanto al certificado de notas, también lo podréis solicitar y descargar online de forma gratuita. Recibiréis un email con las instrucciones y aquí lo que os recomendamos es que dejéis pasar un mes, a ser posible, desde vuestro último examen para dar tiempo a que todas las calificaciones hayan sido registradas informáticamente y aparezcan en actas, porque claro, si haces el examen hoy y solicitas hoy el certificado de notas, probablemente no te salgan las notas. Hay que dejar tiempo a que los profesores corrijan los exámenes y se inserten vuestras calificaciones en el sistema. Recomendamos también, por tanto, que lo comprobéis en secretariavirtual.v.es y cuando vosotros veáis, porque sí que lo podéis ver, que ya tenéis todas las calificaciones en el borrador que os aparece, pues ya podéis solicitar electrónicamente el transcript oficial. Luego, respecto a cursos de español, se dan en el Centre de Idiomas de la Universidad de Valencia y los cursos que hagáis de español no os aparecerán en el Transcript of Records. Pero sí que podéis solicitar en el Centre de Idiomas su propio certificado una vez hayáis superado ese curso, ¿vale? Pero al no ser asignaturas oficiales de un grado en la Universidad de Valencia, no aparecen calificadas en el certificado de notas. Bueno, muchas gracias a todos. Como os he dicho, cualquier duda, la forma más sencilla de contactar con nosotros es a través del email incoming@uv.es, pero también tenemos compañeras atendiendo el chat UV online. Y nada, bienvenidos a la Universidad de Valencia y os dejo ahora de nuevo con Esteban Sanchís. luego nos vemos al final para preguntas que tengáis después de la charla.
Muchas gracias, Sonsoles. Thank you very much, Sonsoles, and I take over now for the last part of the presentation. After this introduction to the administrative issues and to the Spanish language, so I've seen in the chat that some of you have no idea of Spanish language, so you really have to hurry up to pick up a little bit of Spanish level, because otherwise it will be a little bit steep, the adaptation to the area. Anyhow, let's go ahead with some practical facts about our university life. First, be online. I suppose that most of you are already online if you are here, and you should be using EduRoam, which is the main network of public Wi-Fi, of academic Wi-Fi networks, and similar in Europe and even in the world. It was started in Europe. Okay, if you have any problem, you should use your home credentials. I'm pretty sure that nowadays all European universities are using EduRoam. So the nice thing about EduRoam is that you can connect to any network in this area, in this organization, EduRoam, using your home credentials, your user and password, right? If you have any problem, please go to the link you see in the slide, okay, which is the link where you can find instructions of how to connect to the network. Usually you should be prepared to do so in any other university at your home university. In case your home university is not doing the job properly, which could happen, you will be able to use the UV credentials once you have enrolled and you have them. Of course, probably not yet, but if you have credentials, your user and your password from the UV account, then you can also connect to EduRoam using this account. So you have two options, one a little bit later and one right now. With the user of the UV, with the credentials of the UV of the University of Valencia, okay, the user and the password, you will be able to manage your official email from the University of Valencia, access the virtual classroom called Aula Virtual, and all other services. Here in the web page, in the main web page of the university, you see the small icon of a man, of a person. So you click there, and then you can give your user and password, and then you can access many of these services. Please use or be aware that all official messages in our university are sent to the official email of your or your official email account. So don't expect to get your messages into your Gmail account, Yahoo, or whatever. So please check it or use it for at least the official emails from our university. You can follow everything going on about university life in our social networks. You have access. We have an account on Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn, and also on we have also multimedia resources. Okay, YouTube channel, as you can see, OpenCourseWare, multimedia corporate server, and there is also an application from our university where you can do plenty of things. Okay, so download it from the App Store or the Google Play, and yes, install it and have a look. You have also plenty of information available on the SEDI, which is the information service for students, okay, the SEDI, and you can know there and learn how to join an association, information about different degrees or study programs available, grants available, accommodation, cultural activities, job offers, so even or almost about everything. So there is a SEDI office in each campus. So find out where your SEDI office is. There is the webpage. It's always linking, it's always within the official website of the University of Valencia. Find your office, pay them a visit, okay, go ahead there, ask and see what they have to offer. In the webpage, there's already a lot of information available. So you can also check in the webpage without going physically to the office. But there is also the physical office, and you can, using the mask, of course, you can go there and ask them there personally. Health assistance. There is a health assistant office, okay, a small office where you can get medical assistance in all 3 campuses. Okay, there is one office in each campus. The office hours of this medical assistance is from 9 to 11 and from 3 to 7:30. In case you should be in the campus and you have any health problem, or you have a health problem carrying with you, please go to them. We're using the office hours I'm showing here. There's the webpage as well, so that you can find them where they are located in the campus. And yes, ask for assistance. They will help you out, at least for the most urgent subjects or stuff, problems. Remember that the European Public Health Sim also is valid in Spain. So each European resident having a public social security health access in their home country are entitled to the European Health Insurance Card, the EHIC. You have the small picture of this of the card there on the slide, and this allows the same healthcare than in a national at home. So, in principle, if you have this card, you can go to any health office of our health installation of our or hospital of our city, and they will take care about you. Okay, you must have already got it in your home country, so I hope that everybody has already his card in his pocket. More information in this website. This is a general information, and you should have asked about this in your home country, how this card is received in I don't know, Germany, Poland, or wherever. There is a phone call in case of emergency. Okay, if there is something really urgent, which is 012. You can call this phone number and ask for assistance. They will help you out. Remember that you must provide your address in Valencia. So once you have a flat or you have a room or whatever, you have to use this address, and they will inform you in this phone number what's your closest public medical assistance center. Here in Spain, you don't go to the doctor directly. The doctors don't have, the practitioners don't have an office at their home or whatever, but there are public medical assistance centers, right? There you can get, in this public medical assistance centers, you get family doctor attendance, prescriptions, okay, medical analysis, blood x-ray and so on, and prescription for a specialist, which is usually in the hospital or in other places. So you are not able to visit the specialist directly in principle. You first have to go to the family doctor. In any case, in case of emergency, so if it's really something urgent, if you've broken your leg or your arm, which I hope does not happen, go directly to the nearest public hospital. There are private hospitals and public hospitals in Valencia. Okay, so you should go to the public hospital with your card, and they will directly take care of you. Okay, in case you have a private insurance at home, you can ask, or you should ask your private insurance, your home insurance, what is the hospitals and medical assistance you want to search in Spain, if they have a kind of agreement with the Spanish equivalent private health system. Okay, so yes, okay, ask about the phone numbers, doctors and hospitals covered by your private insurance. Please, this point is very important, not only if you have private but also public insurance. Don't wait until you are ill, okay? Have this information clear from the beginning, because usually when you are ill, you are in a hurry. You don't have time to wait 2-3 days to get all the information, to get the phone numbers, to get back the email from somebody. So please have this clear at home or at hand. So in case you need it, you have it at hand and go directly to where you need to go. And of course, again, in case of emergency, go to the nearest public hospital, or if you don't know, go to the nearest hospital, right? And they should tell you with your insurance card what to do. COVID-19, yeah, this has been this has been the nightmare of the last 2 years for all of us everywhere in the world. So I'm not going to discover nothing new about it. Mask is still compulsory in the closed areas, or when a distance between persons of more than 1.5 meters is not possible. So in the classes, you should wear the mask. In the tram, in the buses, so public transport, but not outside. It's not compulsory outside anymore. Otherwise, if there is a gathering of a lot of people also outside, then you have also to wear the mask. Okay. Places at night are open until 3 a.m. only right now, and no dancing is allowed in the discotheques and so on. Okay, in the dancing floors and so on. In case you have symptoms which could be similar to COVID symptoms, please call this toll-free number and follow the instructions given in this PDF. But they are very similar to the ones you have in your home country, probably. Regional regulations apply. You have the webpage there where you can find the regional regulation. As everywhere, they change every 2-3 weeks. So you have to regularly change. The things which are in force until the 27th of September are free movement. You can move around, you can travel in Spain and so on. This was not the case 1 year ago. No limit on the number of persons gathering inside or outside. And in restaurants and bars, up to 8 person meet per table. Okay, so there is a limitation. And again, the night places are open only until 3 a.m., but no dancing allowed. So these are right now the most important. There are more related to football fields and so on, or to football, not to football fields, to go into the football games of Valencia football club or whatever. But okay, in this case, please take care, have a look there. It's in Spanish only, this information. Unfortunately, I couldn't find it in English. So again, please, you go ahead with your Spanish. More information, phone numbers can be found in this guide. This is in English. And about quarantine, which shouldn't be necessary. The latest news are that you don't need to make quarantine if you have been in close contact with a person who gets infected. If you are vaccinated, right? If you are vaccinated, you don't have to follow quarantine. If you are not, then you have to. So yes, follow please the regulations, because it's law, right? University life. Ask your international coordinator for details on the different subjects. So lectures can be online and blended. Probably not anymore. Okay, right now what has been introduced, and I'm pretty sure it applies to all of you, but there could be some exception, is that they are all physical, right? So all the classes will be, I'm 100% sure, physical, but there could be some exceptions. If there is a risk case for any professor, and if the professor is in risk, then he will be probably allowed to have blended classes or online classes. But in this case, they will inform you, right? Wear the mask in the classes, keep social distancing, and follow the signs, of course. What else? Language courses. I've seen several questions about the language courses. Course starts on the 20th of September, and a second course, the spring course, is the winter course. The spring course starts on the 31st of September. The schedule is about 2 days a week, right? Monday and Wednesday, or Tuesday and Thursday. And there is also 1 day a week on Friday. Okay, it's a 60 hours course, and the fees, it's not free. I'm sorry for this, but it's a very, very cheap course. If you ask around, you will see that it's a very cheap one. It's only 65 euros for the whole course, and it's only a price special for you, Erasmus and international students. Others have to pay much more. Okay, so if you are interested, take advantage and follow the course. It's a very good starting point to get introduced into the language and to make your life easier. Okay, in our university and in our city. The Centre de Idiomas, okay, our language center, also prepares you for DILE. DILE is the Diploma de Español como Lengua Extranjera, okay, the Spanish as foreign language certificate, right? They prepare you to get this certificate and to pass the exam, of course, in case you are interested. They have also speaking groups, small groups, outdoor activities with a guided teacher, with a teacher who is a guide, and language tandem. So just give them a call, pass by, or have a look in the Centre de Idiomas, or send them an email, and they will inform you further how you can access these activities. If they are, I cannot tell you if these are free, all these activities, or they have a cost. the daily course, of course. Then you have also the language service, which is different from the previous one, the SPL, and they offer free Valencian language courses. Okay, these courses are for free, so you can learn our local language for free. So it's different to Spanish. It's very similar but different, and you can use it here in our area in Valencia, but it's also in Catalonia. Okay, and they have self-study centers, conversation groups, and exchanges also with many other languages, Croatian and a lot of them. And they are an official examination site. Remember, the Centro de Idiomas can help you to prepare the DELE, and here you can make the examination. There you have the web page for more information. Okay. Sports. There was also a question about sports. Okay, there are plenty of sport grounds in our university. Two very big one in the campus de Tarongers and in the campus of Blasco Ibáñez, and a smaller one in Burjasot in the science campus. And there are a lot of activities during the term. Okay, and even our students take part in sports competitions. The enrollment opens on the 10th of September, tomorrow. Okay, so have a look there in the web page, because it's a self-enrollment web page where you have to provide all the information about you, what you're interested in, and they will tell you what you have to do, if you have to pay a fee because of the insurance, as a sport, yeah, for the activities and so on. So they will give you all the information. Please go ahead in this web page and find out further information. Libraries. Well, you come here to study, so libraries are an important facility which I hope you will visit. Okay, there are also plenty of online books and papers and things available. The library is here to support your learning and research. They open from 8:50 in the morning to 9 p.m. in the evening, so they really have a very long opening times. So you don't have any excuse to learn hard. Okay, you need your student card. Okay, to loan books. This is the student card of Universitat de València, which you will get once you are enrolled. Okay, electronic collections are also available, as I mentioned. There are a lot of books and collections in the webpage. I'm just showing also here. Other activities, very interesting one. We have a very popular and I think unique, almost unique theater group in our university, formed by Erasmus students. Okay, this is the webpage. It's called Escena Erasmus. Okay, it's a European theater project of our university. It's an artistic experience that can change your life, and you can call for participation until the 15th of October, right? And please, more information, registration, and frequently asked questions on the webpage, right? I warn you, it's very, very difficult to join this group. There are a lot of people trying to join them, but try, especially if you have experience, if you know already a lot about theater, if you are an artist yourself, so an actor as well. So please check the webpage and see how you could enroll. There is a very hard casting to find out which are the best and who are the selected for each year. And it's a very, very rewarding experience. You arrange or organize shows, and you go to the different to smaller towns outside of the city of Valencia, also in the city of Valencia, and and make these shows to the people, and then you interact with the people. So it's a very, very interesting experience. We have also a very important disability office. Okay, which is also, of course, available for our Erasmus students. So if you have problems, if you have any disability or learning difficulty or a health condition that impacts your studies, please contact them, and they will they will give you guidance and information depending on what you need, support, and if adjustments can be done in the way, if you need a special laptop or you need any special information, they will try to help you out and see what can be done. Okay, if you need extra time during the exam because you are slower writing, whatever, they will have a look what can be done and will help you and give you some guidance. There's also a liaison with the teachers to advise and implement this adjustment. So they will help to come back to the teacher and explain them your problem and ask them for understanding and help you out into this. Okay, you can book an appointment through the webpage you see there, or drop an email to the address you see at the bottom of the slide. The next slide introduces you the Erasmus Student Network. It's a huge organization, okay? So it's the biggest student organization in Europe, and they are present in all the European countries with more than 12,000 volunteers, of course, also in the University of Valencia. So their aim is to help exchange students that come to our university. If you feel lost, if you need special information, if you want to talk not just to old people like me, but to youngsters who know your problems much better, please contact them, okay? They can give you academic advice, integration in the community, cultural activities, sports teams and tournaments, trips, social projects. They can give you a lot of information and experience because they are formed by Erasmus students, which has been abroad already and know what a student needs when he is abroad, okay? There you have their email and their webpage. Look, on the top picture, you see the team with a real paella. There at the bottom, this yellow, this is a real, it's a rice dish, by the way. What else? Accommodation. You have some halls of residence, okay, which are organized or are managed by the University of Valencia, which are the two you find here. It's the Colegio Mayor Rector Peset and the Residencia Universitaria Damia Bonet. There is the webpage. There is more or less the price or the starting price per month. They're very busy, and it's not easy to find a room there. But you can check in the webpage and see if you're lucky enough to find a room if you want to live there. Otherwise, you have to live in a student flat, which is a great success, and of course it's a lot of fun. Okay, there are also some drawbacks which you probably know from living in a student flat in your home country. So you have you share with other students, and flat hunting can be done using specialized agencies like housinganywhere.com, internet, newspaper, notice board in faculties. I mentioned previously the SEDI. They could have some information as well, and there is some more information in the webpage, in the link I show you here in the bottom. Okay, some more links and places and some more explanation of how to find an accommodation. I hope that you have, almost all of you have already an accommodation. Okay, but in case you need, just look around. Yes, just a reminder, in Spain we are, I don't know how to name it, late eaters. Okay, the meal times in Spain are it's somehow different from the rest of Spain. Breakfast is usually from 8 to 9 in the morning. Lunch is from 2 to 3 in the afternoon. So lunch is usually very late, much later than in Central Europe, where you usually have lunch at about noon. If you go to a restaurant at noon to have lunch, they won't give you any lunch. They won't understand what you want. Okay, you could start to have lunch maybe a little bit early, about 1 p.m., but never before, or very difficult, very problematic to find lunch before 1 o'clock. Okay, and dinner is usually late, from 9 to 10 in the evening. Of course, if you are in your flat or in your home, you eat dinner whenever you have lunch, whenever you want, of course. But I mean, the meal times are given here for your convenience. If you go to restaurants, if you go to bars, okay, in a bar you can ask for a sandwich, and they will prepare it at any time, of course. The canteens and cafeterias in the campus have a set meals from Monday to Friday, and usually the price of the meals are from 6 to 8 euros, so quite convenient. And it's a good place to meet classmates and make friends. Let me suggest to not spend too much time in the canteens. You came here to study, not only to play cards in the canteens, okay? But okay, you are old enough to decide what to do. Safety. Valencia is a safe city. Okay, you can go out during the night. Try to not go on your own and go with 2 or 3 persons. It's always safer, as everywhere else. Depending on where you're flat or where you are living, some areas are safer than others. But yes, if there are a lot of people, of course, together, gatherings, please watch out for pickpockets. It's a pain in the neck if you lose your wallet and all the papers and documents, and you have to ask for new copies of your passport and so on and so forth. So please watch out. This happens also in Valencia, unfortunately. Get in touch with the UB for any type of problem. If there is a big problem, please get in touch with us. Okay, we will try to help you and guide you on how to solve your problem. There is a 24-hour free emergency phone. This is the phone number is for whole Europe. It's the 112. So in case there is something really urgent, you can use this phone. It's free. It works even without a SIM card and without Wi-Fi access. So you can use it always. You need a battery in the phone, okay, in the handy. Otherwise, banks. Okay, banking, where you have to manage your money. There is a Banco Santander next to the Faculty of Psychology in the campus of Blasco Ibáñez, and another side in the Faculty of Economics in the campus of Tarongers. Okay, they can help you out to open an account in case you need a Spanish account and have some money there. They will give you your credit card, and yes, help you with it's convenient, because if your credit card if it doesn't work here, for example, the EC cards. The German EC cards don't work in Spain usually. You need a credit card, a MasterCard or a Visa card. So if you don't have, why not opening an account here? Go, pass by, ask, and see. Okay, and they have very convenient applications and very convenient online service, so that you can transfer money from here to there for free within Europe, and that's very interesting. General payment using credit and debit cards is possible, of course, but again, some credit cards like the EC cards are not accepted in Spain. And there are a lot of ATMs all around, so if you need cash, you can use it. Or I don't have to remind you that you will pay a commission if you use a foreign credit card depends on your card, of course, not on us, but on a Spanish ATM usually. And let me finish with saying again, thank you very much for your time. Here you have the links, our webpage, where you have plenty of information for all of you. Okay, www.uv.es/relint. And there is the general email, and there is also a chat, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You can follow our activities. Thank you very, very much. And then now we start with the questions. Okay. Questions and answers. So I don't know, please go ahead with some. I don't know if you don't have a microphone, write the question in the chat and we will answer here.
Yes, for those who were asking about the links in the presentation, you can see right now the link to all the slides that we have shown here, and then it's links.uv.es incoming welcome 0921. And with this, you can slowly see in your houses or wherever all the information that we know that it's a lot to understand by once in just this 1 hour and 15 minutes that we are talking. But I'm sure that if you read it by your own, you will understand lots of things that we have explained. I was speaking in Spanish, but all the slides are in English. So you should be able to get it, to get it, all the information, and in case you have any doubt, you have the contact there to where to ask. You can send an email to incoming@uv.es, or I explain lots of different administrative contacts, coordinators, and depending on the question, who to address your doubts to. And there were quite a lot of questions. For instance, one of the question or two were about which documents shall they bring to the faculty for the enrollment. It is enough if you bring your passport or any identification, and the letter of acceptance. With these 2 documents is enough to be enrolled at your faculty. Another question was about the certificate of arrival. Maybe those of you who didn't attend this meeting from the beginning couldn't hear when I was speaking about it, but I will explain it again. The certificate of arrival will be sent to all of you by email from next Monday, 13th of September on. So it could be Monday, Tuesday, but during next week you will receive an email from entreu@uv.es with your certificate of arrival. In case you don't receive it, or in case you have your own model from your home university, you could send an email to incodocs@uv.es. It is written also in the slides, and we will sign it and send it back to you as soon as possible. And Esteban, I don't know if you want to answer any other question.
There are plenty of questions about the sports activities. I cannot give you further information. You really have to contact the guys in the sports service, how it works. There was also a question about credit recognition of the language courses. In principle, the University of Valencia, I mean, it's a language center, so the credits are not recognized by us. And as Sonsoles was saying, the transcript of record won't have the language courses included. You have to get a separate certificate, which you will get from the language course if you have attended the course. And it's up to you to go to use the certificate in your home university and ask for the recognition of the credits if it's done in your home university. But here in Valencia, you won't get any certificate. You won't have get the courses within the transcript of records. About attending the classes before the enrollment. It depends. At some faculties, you will probably you will be probably able to enter the classes, which unfortunately does not mean that you will finally be allowed to join this class, because it depends on the demand of the class. So later on, maybe this is not the class you can enroll to because of problems, if it's full and so on. In other places, you won't be allowed to go to the classes before of the enrollment. So it depends on the faculty. You should ask your faculty coordinator, your Erasmus coordinator in your faculty. In the meetings which Sonsoles have shown before, where you have all the meetings of the different faculties, there you should ask them if it's possible. There you should ask, because they have the information for each of the faculties. Okay. Which other question shows up? If there is a multi-card for mobility, for moving, for using metro, EMT, and bikes, I think there is not a card covering everything together. You need different cards for each of the services. There should be a card which combines metro and EMT and buses, but you will have to have a look in their webpage. I'm not sure about this. Or in the metro offices, which are in the city center, they should inform you about this. Okay. Unfortunately, I think there are international students are the same as normal students, so Valencian students. So if there is an offer, it's the same as for other students. Yeah, you see somebody saying they are not multi-cards. You will have to finish the course when the exams end. Otherwise, the transcripts of records won't be complete. Okay, so if you have finished the exams before, when you have written the final exam, then you will probably be able to leave. But you will have to download the certificate, remember, a few weeks after, to make sure that the mark shows up in the transcript of records, so that you can use it in your university. And once you have left, if you have a problem, it's difficult to come back. But okay, this depends on you. I would suggest to stay, but if it's impossible, then your email and password, you will get it once you are enrolled. So once you are enrolled, and during the when you are enrolling, you should get this information from the secretariats of the faculties. Well, you have to enroll. You're going to your faculty and to the secretariat, and they will inform you in the meetings, which I mentioned before, and Sonsoles showed in the can you show this the meetings, Sonsoles, the slide with the meetings
sure.
of your faculty? And once you have this, you attend these meetings, they will inform you when you have to enroll, if you can attend the classes. All this more detailed information depends on each study. I don't see it here in the YouTube channel. Sonsoles, are you sharing the faculty?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Maybe it takes a little bit longer, or I'm not. It does not show up in the YouTube channel. I don't know why. Okay. Let's see if it refreshes very soon. I think these are the most important questions I'm seeing here in the chat. I'm not sure if I'm forgetting one. I don't know if now we see these are the faculty meetings. Wow, it takes a little bit. Now it's refreshing. So these are the different faculty meetings. You see at which time when you have it. Some of them have already taken place during this week. Okay, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. If they have already taken place, you have to get in touch with the coordinator of your faculty and tell him, or connect yourself to the webpage of the faculty and see if the meeting has been recorded and that you can see it again, because they will provide you with information there. What else? Yeah, for the app of the university, you need to log in. So you need first to go to the university to enroll, and then you will get your user and password to enroll to the app. So you need this to be enrolled, to have the user and password of the university. Okay, I don't know what else I can tell you. The presentation again will be available in the link. Let's see if I can copy the link in the chat where they can find the presentation.
Yes, it is links.ub.es, incoming, welcome, 0921, and it's in the...
I have to sign in. Is somebody signed in? Can somebody provide the link in the chat of YouTube so that they have the link there of the presentation? I don't know.
Yeah.
Thank you. There you have it. Thank you very much. There you have the link of the, and for, yeah, there's also for visas, please send an email to this. They will inform you to get enrolled para la matrícula. They will inform you how to proceed. So don't worry. In the secretariat of the faculty, you have to go to your center. Where can you find the secretariat? You have to go to your faculty, and there you ask, where is the secretariat of the faculty? Usually in the ground floor, sometimes in a different place. Okay, for example, the secretariat of the Faculty of Mathematics is not in the faculty, but close to the library of the campus of Burjasot. So, but it's all within in the same campus, so you won't have any problem.
I have the administrative contacts for those of you who are asking about who to ask in your faculty if you haven't received any email or you haven't received the answer of your learning agreement and you still need it to be signed. So these are the administrative contacts. Depending on your degree and your faculty, you have to search for it and send an email to the administrative contact that you can see in the slide.
Yes, I see there are more questions. Sorry,
Yes,
sorry, go ahead.
about the classes. Even if you are not already enrolled, you can attend and try different classes during next weeks, 1 or 2 weeks, and later get your learning agreement signed and enroll. So don't worry that it is not necessary that all of you are enrolled today. It is not possible. So just be patient, please. And you can always go to your faculty, not tomorrow because it is closed, but from Monday, Tuesday, and ask in your secretary or send an email to this contact people or to us to incoming. Everything will be fine, I'm sure.
Yes, be patient. I think things will clarify in the following days. There was also a question, I think, from Stephanie Petricat about if si tenían que ir a la Facultad de Formadores de Profesores. Well, the Spanish name for teacher training is Magisterio, Facultad de Magisterio. If you say Formador de Profesores, they won't understand. For Facultad de Magisterio, it's in the campus of Tarongers. Yes, you should go there. I think that the meeting was at 1 p.m. today, so you have half an hour to attend the meeting. It's today, no? Yeah, time? I don't know the day. Yes. No, yes, Thursday. Today at 1:30 p.m. No, 1:30? Hang on. Yes, 1:30. Okay, you have 1 hour to go. And they will give you all the information you need for the, in this meetings. So, yes, you have to go there. So everything about online. Sorry, thank you, Maria. It's online. It's not in the faculty. My fault. Yes. The meeting at the Faculty of Magisterio is online. Okay, I think. Where can they find the link, Maria? They have it? You should have got an email for the link, Stephanie, for this. So please try to follow these links of the faculty meetings to, again, to the aula virtual tienes que entrar con las credenciales de la Universidad de Valencia. For the aula virtual, you need the credentials of the UV, okay? So this happens only after you have enrolled. In principle, the student card and things like this, you pick the student card up in the campus. They will tell you where, but they don't send it by post. So don't worry. We are aware that you are changing from one house to another. When you arrive, you don't have a fixed address yet. You have to go to the hotels and things like this, or hostels or whatever. So don't worry. In principle, you won't get any postal mails, any postal snail mail so far. No, you can try to go to classes even if you are not enrolled, okay? You can try. Some faculties will allow you, others not. If the professor has no problem, if the class is rather empty, if there are seats available, you can go to the class and follow it starting on Monday, right? You don't need to be enrolled, but it's necessary to get enrolled to make the exam. Otherwise, you won't make the exam and you cannot get the transcript of record. So usually it depends on the faculty and the professor. If it's available as before, you can attend the classes. This shouldn't be a problem. But ask at your faculty. Again, ask, okay? Maybe in chemistry there is no problem, but in the Faculty of Economics, which is very crowded, it's a problem. So that's why. Can we do only 18 ECTS? This depends on the coordinator of your faculty at home, of your home university, and also of the coordinator here. So you should ask. You should ask this. Sonsoles, do you want to answer this question?
For us, there is no problem that they
of course.
can.
If you want only make 18 credits, it's fine for us. Enroll only to 18, but be aware that they have to be accepted in your home university. So, thank you, Maria. Gracias, Maria, for your help. Compensation between courses. How can we change? Well, to change courses once you are enrolled, this you have to go to the Secretariat, and it's not easy, but it can be done. They will inform you how you can do it if it's possible, because it also depends on if there are seats available in the course, okay, or vacancies in the course, and so on. It's not straightforward, but it can be done. So go to the Secretariat. They take care about this. What's happening in 1:15? No idea. I don't know what's happening. 1:15, Megan. Yes, to pay the €7, they will inform you. Usually, to pay the €7, you can do it online using your credit card. So it's very convenient. Okay, you will have. It was informed by. You will have to go to the office, to the online website of our university. But in Secretariat, they will inform you how to do so, and especially also in the centers, okay, in the faculties. Well, you should register to the citizen office. That's true, and get your ID, Spanish foreign ID card. Okay, this you should register. But well, this right now it's quite busy for the registration to find a time slot to get attended there. But you can try. It's much easier if you have this card. But if not, well, it's not critical. But you should try. Yes, it should be tried. For enrolling in other courses different from your field of study, like the question of Elena and studying medicine, it depends on the faculty again, and you have to ask. You are allowed to choose subjects from other faculties. But of course, again, this depends on the availability of seats in the other courses. But it's possible, of course. Ask in the faculty where you are enrolling, and they will tell you. If there is, maybe there could be some restriction, but so far it should be possible by Erasmus regulation. Okay. So I think we're arriving to our end of. By the way, yes, thank you for the link. In the link you find there, well, this is the registration, but also. Can you put please the link also from Relaciones Internacionales, el link de Relint, la web de Relint. There, they will upload now the link of our international office. Please, you have plenty of information there, a lot of information, and it's in English also. So read through it before asking, because there you will have a lot of answers to your questions. So I think this is all. We are going to. We wish you a lot of success. Enjoy your stay here. You will have a lot of fun, I'm sure. Don't be too anxious. I know this first 2 weeks will be very, very problematic. There are a lot of questions, a little answers, but things will clear up in the following days. Be patient. Be confident, and we will try to help you out. Again, we are trying to attend 3,000 students at a time. So we do our best, but we are about 20 persons. So make the division and see how many time we can devote to you, or we can use with you. And we have other things to do, but we will try to do our best. Okay. And you have the secretariats and the faculties. They will help you there with all the details. We cannot help you with these details about subjects, about timetables and things like this. Almost all information is in the webpage. So yes, spend some time diving in the web pages of the faculties, of the International Relation Office, and every place there, and you will find the plenty of many answers to your questions, I'm sure. I'm not sure. Something else on Soles you want to add? Sorry.
No, not really. Just say thank you to all of you. Be patient and hope you get enrolled soon, and then you'll have your timetables and much more information. And just take your time during next 1 or 2 weeks. Usually the first classes in Universitat de València are not so really mandatory, or so you will get enough time to get the materials and to follow the classes, even if you are not enrolled on next Monday. So just you can send emails to your administrative contacts in your faculty to ask in incoming at uv.es to your body, using your body program, the volunteers, students volunteers, and asking your academic coordinators. Also, I have seen that you have done WhatsApp groups, and maybe one thing that you don't know, another student has already known about how to manage this. So be patient. We are here to help you. You're welcome, and good luck to all of you.
Yes, so welcome you all. Bienvenidos, benvinguts, and enjoy and study both. Okay, have fun, and I hope you are staying for one semester or for the whole year. Carlos, can you upload the link of Relaciones Internacionales just as a last link to the webpage, or Christian? And yes, that's all. When you have the link where you have all this information. Good luck. Bye then. I close the session from my side.
Bye-bye. See you.
Bye.